Hi, welcome back to the channel and also welcome back to Shanghai, China. We're at the Conrad Shanghai for the first time. I booked a last minute one-night stay here using 36,000 Hilton Honors points, which was excellent value yesterday. And I received an upgrade to this King Deluxe suite, number 5202. And this was a rather quick stay. It is now 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Yesterday is Saturday, so it was pretty busy here at the hotel, and the lounge was also quite nice yesterday as well as today for the breakfast. So let's have a walk around the suite. Few things straight up front. I asked them to bring me an air purifier, which they did, and this one was actually quite nice. And I really like these blue air purifiers, and whenever I am like in one of these larger cities, actually in almost any hotel these days, I ask them to put an air purifier in the room. But it really makes a huge difference depending on the pollution. The air condition here, it is now January, so there was only heating. There was no cooling, and the room was like almost 25 degrees Celsius until I really almost flipped out last night, and they managed to somehow shut it off. But now it's back to like 25 degrees in the room, and I really got to get out of here because it is getting really out of control. They brought me a little birthday treat, which was nice of them. Didn't eat it because this did not look particularly appetizing and fresh, but I appreciate the gesture. So there are some phones over here that are rather antique, and I was told that this property, the Conrad, used to be the Royal Meridian. So this is, despite it looking relatively new, or actually almost brand new, apparently this was taken over from the Meridian and then converted into a Conrad. And I have to say, I've tried a couple of hotels here the last couple of days in Shanghai. So far this Conrad was the best out of the whole lot, especially a lot better than the Grand Hyatt, which I used to love in the past, but which is now an absolute shambles. Then large king size bed. It was not as comfortable because the pillow top is really like almost a thick, really big duvet, and you sink into this bed. I like firm mattresses, and this kind of bed is like really a nightmare for me because for back pain, anybody who has any kind of back pain issues, really soft mattresses aren't great. But here we got the very nice large couch, or like some people call it like a day bed, however you want to title it. There's another TV here. Relatively strange how they put this here. Like, I don't know how you want to watch TV from this angle, but there are some historical books here. And I really like that hotels have a little bit of a local touch and, like, put some historical books or whatever in the room, rather than, the Bible or the Book of Mormon, like Marriott likes to do it, any kind of these things. I mean, like, I'm not particularly religious, so I'm more like of a history person who likes to go a little bit through the book if one is available. There's a double sink, circular wash table. Then here we got two bathrobes, towels on the wall, and a circular bathtub. And while I really like to use tubs, I did not like to use this one because how you want to sit in there, and like, you cannot stretch, you cannot really sit comfortably, you have to like, pull your knees up. Like, circular tubs really make very little sense to me. It's more like a design feature than anything else. But I digress. So then there is a vanity table over here. The hairdryer was quite nice and strong. I used the shower. The other thing that didn't make sense here, for example, the shower. You cannot switch a shower on at all without getting yourself wet. Of course, initially with like cold water, and like if you try to put it on, you can't even be as fast because you get your head or like your back wet immediately. And then also once it's running, you cannot close the door without the door being completely soaked in water. So yeah, they didn't really did a good job with that. Then here are the slippers, and there is laundry service. I didn't use either of them. Then we got some more storage space, and there's an ironing board in here. And of course also the toilet in a separate cabinet. And here we got some fruit. The flowers I got at another hotel for my birthday, and I actually enjoyed them, so I took them with me to have them in the room for a little while. Nespresso coffee, mini bar items, an espresso machine, and also the coffee and tea set, like a hot water kettle. Some mini bar items here in the fridge as well, and a bit of glassware, and also coffee cups, and some fruit in case I forgot to mention it. So overall, I'm very satisfied with this Conrad, aside from the air condition issue. They eventually fixed it at like 2 a.m., but it is not comfortable. And it is not only here at the Conrad. All of Shanghai has this problem that they only supply hot air in the winter, and it's centrally controlled. You cannot even shut it off properly in many cases. So if you're somebody who likes a cool room around 20 degrees Celsius to sleep adequately, you will find yourself in a little bit of a situation, because this is going to be an issue here in Shanghai during the winter. And unfortunately, I'm one of these people, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, Conrad Shanghai, very nice hotel here at People's Square. And I will definitely be back and enjoy the very nice club lounge downstairs, and also the modern, nicely appointed rooms. So this was the Deluxe King Bed Suite 5202, Conrad Shanghai, People's Square, January 8th, 2024.